a medal at the Paralympics. Keep watching.
Wow, what an honor. As a Paralympic athlete, you have inspired and motivated many people around the world. So, could you share some stories of people who have been inspired by you and how it feels to be a role model of so many people? You, do you think?
They say the head that wears the crown wears the weight. So there's always been a very conscious effort of giving back because now you know that when you have overcome your own challenges emotionally, physically, psychologically, you are duty bound to give that sense of happiness to others. I had that added edge of being educated, coming from an urban background, born to parents who were also very forward thinking, but everybody may not have the similar good luck. So sometimes it's your duty bound to create awareness, and that's what I do. And I'm really happy you asked me about stories. There are endless stories. There must be more than 50 people whom one has inspired to start driving. And if I may quote a very dear friend of mine, Usha Bagchandani, she used to be in a contractual job, but totally dependent on her driver to come and take her to the workplace. And then she felt that whatever she was earning through her contractual job was actually going as a salary of a driver. And then one fine day, we taught her to drive, got her a proper license, and gave her the driving lessons. And then there she was. She started going very regularly, and her job has now converted into a permanent job.
Wow.
So that's one success story I have. The another success story I have is of Shweta Sharma, a girl, when a mother of two boys, when her condition deteriorated and from crutches she could no longer walk, and when she started moving on towards a wheelchair life, her in-laws and her husband family one fine day just disappeared. And then we nurtured her into sports, and today she's an Asian level player. She's won several international medals, um, and fortunately, through this new socially integrated life of hers, she has found the love of her life. She's married again.
Wow, that's great.
And she's having a lovely life now. And we have a girl by the name of Tanu. Tanu was not only amputated but also paralyzed in an accident in which she lost her ability to walk as an 8-month-old. Her leg got amputated. Her mother's right arm got totally fractured and nerve injury. She lost her father in that accident. Only her 2-year-old sister was left untouched by destiny. But now this was a family of a mother and two daughters, in which the mother also had her share of disability and the daughter. And one fine day, I got a message, a Facebook call from this child. And she says, I follow every post of yours and I want to be like you. I want to travel. I want to study. And when I heard her story, there was so much of reflection of me, Devika, and Ambika in the story. And I think that's the only time I've cried. I don't remember myself crying like a child, like a baby. I burst out and I have to do something for her. Now, the elder sister was the caretaker of the younger sister. They're 2 years apart. So, if I had to get Tanu educated, I had to get the elder sister to study in the same college. So, we raised funds and we got them to educate, and she was admitted in lovely university in Punjab, because that was one university where they were giving concessions and accessibility to students with disability. But then we had to, so it became a very big challenge because people were ready to give money for Tanu because she was a person with disability. But nobody was understanding the dependability. I could understand that dependability because I'm dependent on my daughters. So I contributed to the education, personally contributed to the education of the elder sister. And now Tanu is a postgraduate. She's doing her post-graduation.
Wow.
And there was another girl, she reached out to us and she said, I am a teacher. I can teach and earn. But the school that I have to go to is 800 meters away in the village from my home. Every time when somebody has to drop me to the school and pick me up from the school, I hear negativity within the family. I feel like I'm dependent. So we gave her a motorized added contraption, a gadget, which got attached to her wheelchair, and it's a battery operated puller kind of a gadget. It makes your wheelchair turn into a mini tricycle scooter. And going to the school and coming back from the school, she was so independent. She did not have to wait for someone to drop her, pick her up. And she is very dignifiedly now earning her, and also getting socially integrated and finding a purpose by being a teacher in a school. There are many stories there. If I start speaking, I will need 3-4 episodes to hear all the stories.
Yeah.
How important is mental health and therapy when you're going towards being dependent on mobility assistance?
100, I would say 200% it is important, not just 100, because it's all about mind over body. When you are sane in your thoughts, in your emotional framework, your mental health is good, it's only then. Even if a person who is got no disability and mentally not feeling good will not like to leave the bed. When we deal with persons with mental health issues, we see 90% people stop leaving their bed. They don't want to move out. So how do you expect a person who's already challenged physically to move out, to push his or own limits, to kind of, it's an ordeal for me to leave the bed every morning because I have a poor blood circulation, I have spasticity, I have no bladder, no bowel, and only my arms are functional. So for me to even get up after lying down for 8 hours, it's an ordeal because the first time when I sit up, I get that giddiness, and you want to just lie down all over again, but you have to really push yourself, and that push will only come if you're mentally stable, you're mentally happy. And that's why I call my NGO also Wheeling Happiness. We encourage people to find their sources of happiness. And sources of happiness are nothing but two. One, your hobbies, your passions, which make your soul smile. And two, a purpose in life. Because
Very
for
important.
me,
Wow.
for me, both the times, on the holidays, non-working days, it's my passion for outdoors, my passion for driving, my passion for cooking, my passion for going out for a gedi. Punjabi ch gedi kehde hai. Gadi ch back ke ਤੁਸੀਂ,
To eat
So
some junk food also. Well, I know that.
yeah, so every time, like, to go to have a nukkad wali chai या वो कोने वाला भैया जो मैगी बना के खिला देता है, sometimes you want to do that. So
Yeah.
that is what inspires me to get out, because I love driving my car, I love driving my going off-roading on my ATV. So my sources of happiness inspire me to push myself. And when on the working days, I know today when I go to office, I'll be working for so many athletes who are aspiring to represent India and win medals. I have to work with the government in changing infrastructure and make it more amicable. So my purpose is so strong that motivates. So everybody needs to have hobbies and purpose, and which equals to good mental health.
That's
Perfect.
lovely.
Absolutely. Well, we have a rapid fire round where
Okay.
we'll shoot up with some questions.
Am I getting a hamper after that?
Well, we can,
My winning
well,
hamper.
Anything we
yes,
give will
we
be
can personally come and
what
give you
you
the
have.
answer.
Because usually I see on TV shows after every rapid fire, you get a hamper.
I think we're all Kejo's fans, Karan Johar's fans.
Yeah.
He does it a lot.
Tell me, go for it.
Okay. Well, what is the first thing that you notice in a person? I mean, when you meet both men and women, I want to know.
Smile on their faces.
Okay. For both? For men also?
Yes.
Okay.
I think a smiling face is a reflection of a smiling heart.
Very well said.
Okay. So, what's your favorite destination or dream holiday? You've traveled a lot. So, what's your favorite? Of course, I imagine it'll be something to do with adventurous.
Yes, I was just getting there. I can never get over my Leh Ladakh high altitude mountain drive that I did. That was my record drive, and given a chance, I would go back. Though it's very challenging for my body. Temperatures are low, oxygen level is low. But I would any day go back to the challenge. It's so beautiful. It's the crowning
Beautiful.
glory of my country.
Yes,
Wow.
it's gorgeous.
Great. Well, this one is a little tricky. So, I mean, if ever this happens,
If May, yeah, this is gonna happen.
it's going to happen.
Others is stupid. This is gonna happen. Okay, so
Ooh,
stay.
and what's
Actually,
that
should happen
now?
also. So, who is going to play you in a Bollywood movie?
In your
In your-
memoirs of
I'm
your
I'm
work.
I'm so glad you asked this. Unfortunately, my rights are with a production house for last 7 years, and they have come back and said that nobody wants to play you. That's why we are not able to launch the production.
Are you serious?
That's
I will put every actress to the challenge of playing my role.
Right.
Wow.
So we, who was your celebrity crush who you met, but then you were really disappointed?
Oh my God, that's
No. No, but I'll tell you something. When I set out to, I don't know, as I was growing up, I actually, it's so ironic. I used to really love Christopher Reeves because that was the first English movie
Yes.
I saw, Superman. And then,
Then this happened.
it was
Yes.
a love meant to be. I know it doesn't sound that good, but then both of us
Oh,
had to
no?
have spinal cord injury. I've never
Yeah.
met him, but I probably felt that, oh, we were probably connected somewhere.
He was your soulmate for sure. You just
Yeah. So as a child, and I know as a teenager, the first movie I was allowed to watch in a theater, those were not the days of television and all that. So there were two people who used to fascinate me, and it's again, I have all my respect for my Indian actors, but when you say crush, then I will
Yes.
say that there were two. One was, and I'm a very paradoxical person. One was the Superman, Christopher Reeves, and the other guy who used to play Mr. Spock in Star Wars. I just found him very cool, very
Yes.
cool. He was
Well,
from
but
when
yes,
I grew up. Now I always felt I really admire the action heroes. Um, I I'm a huge fan of Akshay Kumar because he's always seen doing some crazy stuff or the other on the camera.
did you meet
I
him?
Yes.
Did
admire.
you meet him?
I got to meet him,
Okay.
But
and
he didn't disappoint you.
because and I was a no, he did not. And I have done a lot of philanthropist work distributing wheelchairs to more than 500 para athletes with affiliation with Need Foundation of Shah Rukh Khan. And he's always been very respectful when I meet him. And of course, riding a bike with John Abraham, that could
Wow.
be any biker's dream.
Oh.
So I've literally been picked up by John Abraham and put on a bike, and we
Oh,
have,
oh.
Sexiest
and
moment
not
ever.
once, twice, but almost four times he's flagged off my motorcycle bike rallies that I do.
Okay. I feel sexy is a feeling. Who made you feel the most desired or sexy, and how? So,
Okay. And again, how do you define the word sexy? Sexy to me is when you are feeling very confident, when you are looking absolutely, you think you're looking in your perfect look and you're most desirable. I think that was the moment when I was wearing the first ever female Paralympic medal in my neck.
Yay.
I
Yes.
was 46 years of old. I was wearing my Indian colors. I was wearing an Indian tracksuit. I was on an international podium, giving my country its first Paralympic medal as a 46-year-old. I think as a 46-year-old wearing that medal, I looked the sexiest ever.
So
Wow.
you made yourself feel sexy. You didn't need an
Yes.
outsider to make you feel
Yes.
sexy.
Yeah.
The Indian flag did it and you yourself.
Imagine, I mean, what it was a perfect wardrobe, it was a
Perfect.
perfect jewelry, it was a perfect makeup because the face was radiating with the natural glow
Pride.
of pride and honor, and the smile was $1 million smile. There couldn't have been more expensive makeup done by anyone else.
Nice. That's
Wow, that's
beautiful.
I got goosebumps when you're telling me. Oh my God! I just that image is coming in front of my face, and like, wow, that kind of a feeling. That's great. That's
Oh
wonderful.
my God, I really don't want this to stop.
Me too.
But time is a constraint.
Yeah.
So, Deepa, there honestly, all four on the screen, there are no words to describe how amazing I'm feeling just talking to you. So I can't even imagine the people around you, how much you affect them, and continue being the inspiration that you are. And God bless you with thousands and hundreds of thousands of more achievements in life and your daughters.
Thank you.
I want to give a little shout out to obviously your parents, your dad, who's not with us anymore, and your principal who put in that first ramp and allowed you to feel empowered. God bless all these people who have made you reach, and your daughters and your husband and all these people, amazing people who.
No, my sporting journey has been nothing but support from random volunteers.
Wonderful.
People who have just come and volunteered. And I think if those people did not have uh, a part of my dream in them, I would have never been able to achieve anything. So, a moment of gratitude to all those who have, in big way, small way, assisted my journey, selflessly stood by me. Thank you so much.
That's all on Talk to Us today.
Thank you. Thank you
don't
so,
want this
so
to
much.
stop, but we look forward to hearing from you all. Please tell us what you thought of our Shigor segment today by sending us an email at hello@talktoustoday.com or use the comment section below and let your friends know where to find us. Also, to contact Deepa Malik, amazing woman, please check out the description below, and we'll have the description for her Wheeling Happiness NGOs. We've given all her information below. So please do check it out.
And please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon to stay notified of our new videos every Friday at 6 p.m. Thanks for joining us on Talk to Us today. Remember to talk about Talk to Us today. Keep smiling.
Keep laughing.
I always say keep laughing, Simrit. Yeah.
And Deepa, keep inspiring everybody the way you do.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you
Thank you
so
everyone
much.
for joining us.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. See you guys.